Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. What a really good and profitable weekend of boxing. It is good to have everyone aboard. Thank y'all for coming by. Gonna get started in just a minute. It is good to have everybody here today. It is good to have everybody here. What a good and profitable week. Profitable being the key word there. Profitable weekend of boxing. A really good week. I made a lot of money this week. This is one of the best weeks I've had. And it would have been perfect had that referee not done some nonsense and stopped the Metcalf fight. Had the Metcalf fight just gone the distance. All I needed to do was go the distance. All I needed was the distance. Get it. But I hit that Shiraz fight on, so I 1-0 me over Johnny, so that's good. Hit everything, hit 2 locks, 2 lock of the weeks. Hit the plus money lock of the week. So we're in good shape. Like, we hit the plus money lock. We hit 3 of the 4 locks of the week. I hit on that fight. I hit on Katie Taylor by decision at plus 165. It was good, man. It was good. I also bet on the draw, and I dropped on that. $10 super chat from the homie Gary Austin. I appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. Thanks for I appreciate you. It's a good day, man. It's a good day. What's up, PJ the Puppet? Got it about Puello scorecards more than costing you. Let me ask y'all about that. That was the one I got wrong. I thought he won, and I thought he won clearly. But I'm gonna take a poll. That's gonna be my poll question. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. I am bugging here. Give me 1 second. People are congratulating me on the Shiraz pick. I didn't do nothing. Shiraz did it. It was all Shiraz. All right, guys. Let me get into this. Let me get into this. It's good to have everybody aboard. What do you guys think? All right, let me start my poll question. All right, let me start my poll question. I'm gonna start a poll. Who did y'all think won? Puello? Matias? Draw. There was some questionable decisions. You guys overwhelmingly picked. You guys overwhelmingly thought the judges got it right last night. Now I want to see if the judges got it right tonight. If y'all think the judges got it right, guys, please smash the like button. Please like, share, and subscribe. We're gonna get started. Hamza Shiraz gets the 5th round knockout. 5th round knockout for Hamza Shiraz. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Guys, please join the Patreon if you have not already. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice. So join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also pinned in the chat. $5 a month gets you all the absolute best gambling advice. It gets you the lock of the week. It gets you to ask the bookie anything. It gets you request a video. It gets you the access to the Discord where we do the live betting, the updated props. We're in the live betting. You also hit on Morrell by decision. Morrell by decision was plus 180. At one point, we hit on that. So, guys, please join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's pinned in the chat. Remember, we hit on another lock of the week. We hit on 3 of the 4 locks of the week this week. So remember to tip your gambling advisor. Tip your gambling advisor. Super chats, cash apps are available. In addition, guys, please please smash the like button, subscribe if you have not already, and then after you guys tip your boxing bookie via either cash app or super chat like the homie Gary Austin did. Head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's the world's only high-fat grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move in stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. The Carnival Bar. carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, it's good to have everyone aboard. It's good to have everyone aboard. Finally, let's get started. Got a full house today. Got a lot of people. All right, give me. They guys want the link. Johnny's gonna be joining us. Let me get a link out to y'all. Give me 1 second. Johnny boy. Johnny says boxing is gonna join us. Muscles is gonna join us. We're going to have shout out to Lucretia Jones, who sent in a tip as well. Thank you, Lucretia Jones. Shout out to you. All right. Give me 1 second. I got to send a link to these guys. Why is this being gay like this? Hang on. Give me 1 second. All right, send y'all the link. Johnny and Muscles, y'all got the link. Johnny's going to join us in a minute, as is Muscles. They just sent them the link. So we're good. Great card, amazing card. Paul got robbed heavily. Guys, vote in the poll. I want your thoughts. I want your thoughts on that. I thought it was a robbery. Muscles in the house. What Muscles? Rolania look good, and oddly, Johnny's in the house. Full house.
Oh,
yeah. Full house. The whole group is here. It's gonna be a live one tonight. It's gonna be
what's up,
tonight.
fellas?
Got Johnny, got Muscles.
Dude, I gotta say, Gary, you got it. I had to head to the house though, baby.
You took not to go the distance though, right?
Yo, you saved yourself, Johnny. That was a great fucking hedge, bro.
That was so easy. Bro. That fight was clearly not going 12. We were not going 12.
Yo, you called that shit, bro.
Only because on my channel, one of the systems on my channel, the way I do my videos is when I do the edited ones, I have to give you a winner or loser. You know what I mean?
Yeah, correct.
But so my channel knows, the subscribers know that the winners will be on a long parlay, but I'm only putting a little bit on the winners. It's all about those. It's all about the method of victory, or like, the locks of the week hit too, man. We all. How'd you boys do? Good, right?
We had a good week, man.
Yeah.
This was. I think this was the second best week I've ever had.
Oh God, that's amazing. Did you get action on Pro Box or no?
I didn't touch the Pro Box card because I knew I wasn't going to watch it, so I didn't want to bet on it because I knew I wasn't.
Yeah,
I'll go watch it when I'm done with this. But I hate betting on something and not watching it. It's like, yeah.
I'm the same way,
man.
Bro.
I went, we got luck. I mean, call it luck. My bank account doesn't call it luck, but David Morrell on the money line, baby.
Yeah, but like I said to Muscles, okay, we got away with that. I had Morrell winning 95-94.
I know.
I got robbed. I had that too. Everyone's like, robbery. I'm like,
yeah, so God just evened it up for me. Rasheed Wallace, the basketball player, said he used to get all these technical fouls, right? But when he didn't deserve it, they would miss the free throw. Bull don't lie, right? So Bull don't lie
Ball
here
never
either.
lies,
There was no reason. I had Metcalf to go the distance, right?
Dude, I talked about that. The ref, dude, I'm tired of the refs getting involved in the narrative.
Like, that was nonsense. What was that?
The ref had money on not to go the distance. I guarantee it, bro.
I can't think of any other reason to stop that fight. There was no other reason to stop that Metcalf fight last night than the doctor had. The doctor said to continue. The ref just stopped it.
You know what I heard? You know what I heard was that Sharita was talking shit to the ref from the 8th round onwards, because the ref kept coming into her corner. And by the 9th round, it was the second time, and you could hear she was like, "Just let me fight, leave me alone." And then he, like, out of spite, went like, "That's it." It was kind of like
No.
it was a power trip.
I believe that Sharita Chicken is a friend of mine. I know her well. My wife knows her. Like I know her husband.
She was cognizant. I mean, she's
a trash talker. She likes it. She likes it. She is. I believe that.
But the ref had no business. The ref had no business intervening.
There was no reason at all. She was fine.
She wasn't cut. She wasn't cut.
There was no swelling. I mean, she was losing. Why?
Yeah. But she was still in the fight. She was still in the fight.
But let Shorty finish the fight, bro. Let her finish the fucking fight.
There were a couple. The last 2 days of boxing, there was some messed up. Like one of the girl fights. Obviously, I lost Serrano. That could have went. We knew what we were getting into. You know, I didn't go heavy on that at all either. But it was the fight before.
I got my decision at plus 165. I had to bet on it.
What was the fight? Ooh. The fight before was who was the co?
Savannah. No. Oh, it was Baumgardner.
Yeah, and Baumgardner.
I mean, Baumgardner versus Miranda. Yeah, I didn't bet on that.
Good. I didn't bet on that either.
Then you know what I think was it? It was one of the girls I took a knockdown prop, and in the second round it was a knockdown, and they called it nothing, and they never even showed the replay.
That was Savannah Marshall and Sadisha Green.
Yeah, so I had a knockdown prop over 0.5, paying 4-1, and the gloves hit. Nothing. They don't even talk about it.
He leaned on it was a shot, but she did kind of like lean on her way down. That was a knockdown. I agree with that. That's a knockdown. Like I don't.
How did you guys score? How'd you score Puello versus Matias?
Ooh, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
I gave Puello plus 2 rounds.
Bro,
that's why both guys vote in the poll right now. Everybody vote in the poll. The poll was I had Puello up 7-5, and I thought I gave the close rounds to Matias, and I had it 7-5.
Same card as me. Same. That's what I had. Same card as me, bro.
Whenever I have money on a fight, I like to err on the side of caution. Give the close round to the other guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Even at that, I had it 7-5. People in my Discord had it wider. Like they had it wider than I did.
Yeah. You know what? When I lost that, because that was one of my long parlays, but I had already won the Morrell fight. I was like, man, I'll take it.
Yeah. You were good.
I thought Morrell won the fight.
I thought Morrell won the second half, but people get sketchy when there's a knockdown early. You know what I mean? 10-8. You don't know what they're looking at.
The knockdown doesn't make sense.
95-94, bro. That's what I had.
6 rounds to 4. I thought Morrell needed the last round, but I put out on Twitter, I said, everybody ignore Todd Grisham and the DAZN cheerleaders. If Morrell wins the last round, he's safe.
Yeah.
I was right. Right?
Like, I don't listen to the commentary.
They're such cheerleaders. Chris Mannix, who I know well, he's a complete douchebag. He's a cheerleader. And like he just picks a guy he likes and then scores the fight for that guy. He does it all the time. Like Richards and Hitchens. When Hitchens was fighting Gustavo Lemos, Hitchens was winning every round, but Lemos was doing better than you may have expected.
Yep.
So like and then Grissom and Sergio Mora, old cheerleaders, he's winning. It's like he's not winning. Right. Yeah. And I thought they were going to do that with Shakur Stevenson. That's why I was texting Muscles. I'm like, Muscles, this fight's not even close. It's 10 rounds to 2.
Yeah.
And how the judge have it? 10-2, 10-2, and 11-1. It was not even close.
Yeah, but if you
mute it, bro, I just mute the TV,
I can't listen to him.
It's insane listening to him. And then also some of these like mainstream websites will have the round by round unofficial scoring. And, I was out at lunch with my girlfriend during that one fight. And by the way, the unofficial score, they were making it sound like Zepeda was close with Shakur. And I'm watching it on the side. I'm like, I think Shakur's doing everything he wants to do.
I thought Shakur, I always tell Muscles, you can't run from a pressure fighter for 12 rounds. You can do it in the amateurs for 3. You can do it in the pros in 4 and 8 rounds. You can't run for 12. Eventually, you're going to slow down. You're going to get tired. And then they're going to tee off on you and you're going to lose, right? Shakur, I thought, fought a perfect fight, like a masterpiece. Like that is an A+ performance for Shakur.
100%.
In my opinion.
What I
they
totally
gotta cut
agree.
the noise now with the he don't fight, he don't, what I'm saying, he runs. No, he stood in the pocket tonight and stayed there. He stayed there.
Historically, that's how he fights.
Yeah.
Kind of like a la, obviously doesn't have the pop that James Toney had in the pocket. But I always talk about my favorite fighter, 91, 92 James Toney, 160, 168, the work he would do in the pocket, that catch and shoot on the front foot. Obviously, Shakur's not a puncher like that, but how he maintains that front foot, stays there, comfortable there. Yeah, people, that weird narrative going around that Shakur was a runner was super pissed off.
It's all come from the Conceicao fight. Like that's the fight. Like, but he's had
and then
like
De Los
35
Santos.
Well,
fights.
De Los Santos, more De Los Santos.
I pointed out is that his last 2 fights. Yes, it was against Padley and Hanesian, but he was coming forward throughout the fight. He was walking forward. Right.
No one talked about that though.
No one.
Yeah, I know. It's wild.
It's crazy.
So yeah, I hit my go-tos our 2 locks of the week were Moneyline Morrell and Shakur, and then I finally hit a huge method of victory ticket, which was Shakur by decision at a +50, and then Berlanga Shiraz not to go the distance at a $190 is insane. I thought, dude, think about that. It's always easy looking hindsight 2020 Monday morning quarterback.
Wait, what? You got a $190 on it?
I had it a buck, and I put them together. So 10K gets you 30K.
Yo, let me say this real quick, right? Let me say this. You both know, because I sent you both my, you know what I'm saying, my slip. With the amount of money that I had tonight, I'm going to tell you right now, bro, I was sweating my ass off when they were giving the cards on Morrell. Oh, my God, bro. I'm psycho. I got to admit that now I'm psycho. I'm a crazy MF, man.
Gary, he starts bringing spirituality into it.
He was calm though. He usually calls me in between rounds. I can tell when he's got a lot of money on it, right?
You know when I got a lot of money out there. You know,
Gary. Like, gee, how do you have it? Did you win that round? Any chance that he's going? I'm like, I said though early in the second round of the Morrell fight, I said, look, Morrell's gonna win, but he's gonna regret his decision to take this fight. Like it's just one of those guys. I'm better than you. I can beat you. But God dang, are you making life miserable today? Like you're gonna make life miserable.
100. Dude, the Morrell Kataev fight literally played out exactly how we thought it would. Kataev's gonna be super ultra dangerous in the beginning of the fight. He's gonna be super ultra durable. You're gonna have to hit him with a fire extinguisher. And you know, towards the end, Morrell was finding better luck, and he was winning rounds from like the 5th onwards. When did Morrell get dropped? The 5th?
5th round. Shout out to Cedric. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Cherise.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
Guys, I appreciate you, Cedric. $5 super chat. Appreciate you. I'm gonna let continue your thought, and then I want your reaction on Hamza.
Yeah, no, I was gonna quickly say I literally thought when Morrell got knocked down, bro. I'm looking, right? I'm like, yo, don't tell me this is gonna be another Tim Tszyu and Bakram situation, bro. Yeah. I literally thought, I'm like, no, don't fucking tell me this, bro. That had me scared for a second.
You went heavy on Tszyu over Bakram?
I did go heavy on that. I went super heavy.
I had it in my bro. Yeah, he went.
But then the following weekend, I ended up pitting. I recouped most of that back, but I was so I lost a little bit on that one.
So what do you boys think of that message I sent you guys? I'll get into that later in the week, but. Like I'm sure you get them all the time, Gary, people on emails, but there's a dude, you read it. I haven't told the group. I'll tell him tomorrow on my live, but I don't even know if that changes the way, how I'm looking at Tszyu Fundora. Have you broken that fight down yet?
I haven't.
Isn't that next?
Yeah, it's
next weekend, bro.
and the next week is so busy. It's like the week of this week.
Back to back.
I know, it's crazy.
I know we have to ask you because I watched the Ramla Ali fight.
Yeah.
And I thought Ramla Ali won clearly. And everyone's like, gee, you're bugging. She lost every round. I'm like, I felt like Pacquiao Bradley when I was like, yeah, that's about right. Bradley wins close. And everyone's like, gee, he lost every round. I'm like, no, Bradley won. Like,
I got to be honest with you. I saw the Ramla
I
Ali
thought
fight.
Ramla won wide. Go ahead.
I was on my way to boxing because I had a spar, but I was watching it on the bus rounds 4 to 10. From what the announcers were saying, it's like I missed the first 3 rounds, and I was like, all right, how many times did Ali get knocked down? Is she? Because they were talking like she was getting washed. And then I watched rounds 4 through 10, and I gave her out of those 6 rounds, I gave Ali 4-2, and so 4-2 out of those 6.
So
that's what I saw.
She clearly won the second. The second she had Furtado buckled and in trouble. So even if you scored just those 4 rounds. And then the 5th, the second, where she had her in trouble, that's 5. That's enough. She wins. Right. I had it 6-2. And
did you bet on that fight?
I had it in my parlay. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Money line. But
I wasn't even worried about it. Like, when I went to the scorecard, I'm like, oh, this is easy money. And then like I looked at my Discord and everyone was like, "Gee, you bugging? She lost. I'm like, does everyone feel?" And then I was gonna take a poll on it. And like everyone is telling me that Ramla lost every round. I'm like, I'm sitting there scratching my head the same way. Like I don't remember. Did you watch Bradley and Pacquiao live?
I watched Bradley and Pacquiao live. I know what you get. When you brought that up just now.
I had a winning, and everyone's like, "Gee, you're buggy." I'm like,
you
have
same situation.
There was like 11-1 Pacquiao, 10-2 Pacquiao. I'm like 8-4 Bradley. Like,
all right, I got to be honest with you. I'm about to say some controversial stuff too. I was at the Manny Pacquiao versus Jeff Horn fight in Australia, and everybody to this day, it's like revisionist history. And here's my point. I thought Jeff Horn clearly won that fight if we're scoring scoring round by round. What I think happened, at least in Horn versus Pacquiao, if you watch round 9 was Pacquiao in his prime. He looked amazing. His output was amazing, but he only had that round, and I think round 11, and Horn won all the other rounds.
Yeah.
People will still debate me on that.
To this day, right?
So here's the thing.
Crazy.
Early on, the rounds were more quiet. If you gave those rounds to Horn wins.
He was up big.
Yeah.
But he looked so bad in the 9th.
Yeah,
that's
one round. That's what I'm saying. The knockdown, it's only one extra point. You don't get 5 points for the knockdown. You get 1 point for the knockdown.
And think about this is what I was trying to explain to somebody on the chat yesterday. Think about how Pacquiao throws flurries. In that round 9, Horn gets dropped. He probably outpunched Horn maybe 10-1.
10-1,
so
yeah.
When you take those stats and you add them to the accumulative stats of the whole fight, it might show that one guy who lost landed more, threw more. But those are misconstrued. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In rounds that you might. But how about some of the girl scorecards? What 98-92 for Miranda on 2 cards against
that was wild, bro.
I was like, what the hell? That was insane to me.
Yeah.
I thought Bumgarner, like I wasn't scoring the early rounds because I didn't think it was gonna be, and then like once I realized, oh, this is gonna be a fight, I started scoring it but yeah, that was wide, 98-92.
I agree with the victory. I agree with
she clearly won, but the scorecards were wide. Yeah,
I agree. How about Shadesha Green?
Bro, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I was gonna bet on her too, and I cashed out the day before the fight. I'm like, you know what? I think Savannah Moss is gonna lose this. I really do.
Well, no, you pulled her out and added Ramla, remember?
Yeah, I pulled her out.
The last minute move right there. That was a smart last minute move. Mm-hmm.
I didn't bet on it, but I watched all the fights, and it was so interesting to see how one punch changes it. Like Savannah, obviously we know John Fury. He trains her. He wasn't there the last night. She comes out looking like Tyson. That weird herky-jerky style. Yeah. She's on her toes, awkward. But then Shadesha catches her with one punch, I think, at the end of the 3rd or 4th, like right there, and she was never the same. But I guess they gave her the $250K bonus. I would have gave it to Shernika probably.
I don't know. Yo, at least Scott's nice. Shernika,
in terms of like aggression, boxing, she impressed me. I didn't expect Shernika to look that good.
Yeah, I watched the tape. I've never been impressed by her. I'm like, all right, there's something here. Clearly,
she's strong. You can tell she does a lot of strength and conditioning. She's just like. But
what's your take on Ellie Scottney, man? She's nice.
She's super skilled. She's textbook.
She impressed me.
She's the female Mikey Garcia.
Okay, yeah, that was the first I got to see her live.
That's actually a good comparison.
But not many girls fight with a dog in them. Ellie Scottney she got a dog in her.
Yeah, she's nice. I like her style.
She drops the hands but yeah, so guys, I don't know if you guys are getting action, but I'm going to the fights Wednesday night here in Sydney. They're Tuesday in America. Do you remember Anthony Mundine? Chop?
Of course, legend. Of course.
Okay, good. Yeah. I didn't know if Americans. Mundine was a legend. So Mundine's son is making his pro debut on the undercard of Paul Gallen versus Sonny Bill Williams. These are like they're both rugby players. Gallen had a little bit of he fought Justice Huni actually, but if you could get action, there's going to be some feeder fights on that boy. I always hit big on these Aussie cards, so maybe wait till tomorrow, have a look at your book, see if you could get them.
How long have you been in Australia? How did you end up in Australia?
I got here in 2013. I was living in Las Vegas. So I was in Las Vegas from 2011 to 2012, bartending, just finished grad school, and I met a flight attendant. I met a flight attendant from Sydney.
My wife's a flight attendant.
No fucking shit.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Oh, I met her at a Mets game.
That's amazing. Are you from New York?
I was born in New York. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. You don't sound like a Texan.
Well, easy on that.
You are a Texan. I don't get it though. But why don't you have like a Nets podcast and you're like New York?
Yeah, I grew up. I was born in New York, so I already had my allegiances. By the time I moved to Texas, I already had all my. I was already a Mets, Jets, and a Nets fan.
Because Texas is super patriotic. Everybody I know from Texas would not be wearing a New York shirt.
Well, I'm a Mets fan. I love the Mets, the Jets, and the Nets.
Forgive me. I rock everything Cleveland, even though everything Cleveland.
Yeah.
But
so you're originally from Cleveland?
Cleveland.
I'm from Youngstown, Ohio. I grew up in Youngstown. I know. I grew up in Youngstown.
So a lot of Italians
are living out here in the States over here.
Yeah. So what's up?
I see a lot of Italians in Youngstown. Yeah.
Oh yeah. My mother's from Italy. My dad was from Czechoslovakia. So
my mom's from Italy. My mom's from Italy too.
Yeah.
My wife is Sicilian, 100% Sicilian.
Yeah.
Both her mom and dad were born in Sicily.
In Sicily?
Yeah.
My family.
You met my girl Gary, my wife.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a town north of Rome called Introdacqua. It's Abruzzi. So all the Italians on my side are like brown hair, green eye, shorter people.
Yeah.
Shorter. But
they're all short. Yeah, they're shorter. They're all short. So,
my dad was 6'4", so I lucked out. My pops was 6'4". I'm 5'11", so I'm kind of like I'm kind of caught in the middle. But yeah, I met a girl. She was a flight attendant. Lived in Sydney. She said that I came to visit her once, fell in love with the city, the country, and then moved there like 2 months after visiting it, and then became a resident. So all this, like, if we don't ever get political, but all this, like, in America right now, very political with the borders and immigration.
Yeah.
Mate, I always tell people to get my residency, to become a permanent resident and an Australia resident, it took me 3 years and it cost me $19,000. Yeah. So, like,
it took my mom and her family came here. Like within 5 years, they were full citizens. It used to not be this convoluted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was great. Like the rules coming, like being an American, going to Australia, at least in 2013, were super hectic.
Like we were talking about Serena Metcalf. Her trainer is Christine. Christine's husband is Hasiel. Hasiel came from Mexico. They're married. They have eight kids, right? And it took him 20-something years to get full citizenship. Owns a gym, owns a restaurant, married, 8 kids, no criminal record, nothing like that. It took
That's insane.
Yeah, that's wild. Never heard of 20 years. That's crazy.
Yeah. Not just green card, like full citizenship.
Full like having a passport.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
20 years.
Guys, it's
that's
like
being married, having kids, owning a business, like the whole thing. Like, what else do you want me to do? Yeah.
Right. Like, what else? That's crazy.
So, Gary, I got to run, but I have to let everyone know it's on record. You called it. You called Shiraz. I was wrong. Hats go off to you, brother.
Hey, big weekend next weekend for us. We got Bam. Big weekend next weekend.
I've been watching a lot of Cafu tape.
Cafu's kind of nice.
He's not going to be. We'll see. I want to hear your picks on it.
Yeah, I gotta do some tape on that one. But
I think Bam's the best fighter in the world. So
Bam's my favorite. Bam and Virgil are two of my favorites.
I'm gonna tell you a real quick story. When Bam fought Quadras for his first world title in Arizona, and he filled in on like 10 days' notice, right? I think it was a week's notice. It was real short notice. I'm on press row, and Chris Algieri and Hans from Boxing Insider are sitting next to me. And Chris Algieri goes up to me and he's like, Gary, you know Bam. How good is he? I'm like, Bam's the best fighter I've ever seen come out of Texas. And that includes Errol Spence, right? And Chris Algieri laughs out loud at me, right? And I'm like, okay, all right.
And now look at him. At him.
Yeah.
Who is it? It's killing me that I forget his name, but who was the kid in the 80s, the Olympian out of Texas that was supposed to have started his pro career like 17-1 and then 17-0, and then he ended up, he had a couple bad knockout losses.
What Olympic team? Sergio Reyes?
No, he's the kid that Errol Spence grew up idolizing. I think he was from the Plano, Texas, where when we think of his name, not the 82 team, not the he was a African American fighter, knockout artist, and he was supposed to be the guy coming out of Texas
from Dallas.
from Plano. I think right because isn't Errol from Plano?
Plano is North Dallas. Plano's
North Dallas.
Yeah.
If somebody on the chat, if people are on, they would know. Man, I don't have.
Why am I bugging?
I can't put it together. I don't know.
Just Google best boxers to come out of Texas, and he was supposed to be, but people. I bet you Chris got hesitant because I'm friends with Chris too. I've known Chris for a long time. Jerry. And
Jerry's he's a cool dude.
I think a lot of fighters from his generation think about this guy. Was my point coming out of Texas. He had a nickname, not the sniper, the assassin. He was a great amateur.
You got
80s,
him,
90s.
I don't know who he's talking about. From the 80s, you said?
Yeah. Who would, or maybe even the early 90s? Because Errol's younger than maybe even the early 90s.
I kind of want to know who it is now.
Who was on?
Brain is. Quincy Taylor?
Not Quincy Taylor. We're getting close though. We're getting close.
From Dallas.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to jump on the Google. Because I'm watching I have the UFC event going on here because I got.
If you gotta run, I totally understand. I get it.
No. Let me check it. Texas boxing amateur standout, amateur legend. Not Foreman, Sweet, no, Ayala, Trevino. God damn it. Who am I thinking of? Shit, not Sweet Pea. All right, I'm gonna stop wasting. I'm gonna find it and then I'll send you a message.
If you can find let me know.
I do have to run though.
All right,
yeah, no doubt.
Good. Yeah.
I'll hit you up tomorrow, Jay.
All right, boys. Have fun.
All right, brother.
Yep, later.
Later, man. All right, Jay, I gotta hop off too, my brother.
You gotta hop off? Okay.
Yeah, but I'll be in the chat though.
All right, appreciate you.
I got you, fam. Let's keep.
Oh, my bad.
Good,
yeah. You want to give us any closing thoughts? You still there? Oh, we lost Muscles. All right, we lost Muscles. All right. It's good to have everyone back. All right, so we hit on everything this week. I'm gonna wrap up too. That was a good show. Let me see what this says. Donald Curry. Oh, Donald Curry is from Fort Worth. Okay, all good. Donald Curry, Donald the Cobra Curry is from Fort Worth. That's my dude. Check my Instagram. I got a million pictures with. He's not doing so great, but Curry is my dude. Donald Curry. That's why I was bugging. He's from Fort Worth. Donald Curry, for sure. Yeah, Curry's a Hall of Famer. But for sure, Curry's my dude. Fort Worth, Texas. Now we got Donald Curry. Donald the Cobra Curry, King Cobra Curry, for sure. Good weekend, guys. On to the next year, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Smash the like button, share if you have not already. I'm gonna go live again tomorrow. Any questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? I'm still buzzing. Really, really good week. I gave you guys 4 lock of the weeks. 3 of them hit. The one that didn't, I was robbed on. They stopped the fight on Soretta Metcalf for no reason. And that if she had gone the distance, I would have had even a better day. But I hit on the other 3 locks. I hit on Firas to win on the money line, and I hit on Katie Taylor at plus 165 by decision. So it was a really, really good week, guys. Who got victories? Who made money this week? I want to hear what y'all made this week because this was a really, really good week. We got another top-notch weekend ahead of us next week. I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow for sure. I'll be back live every day. I'm going to drop the Usyk Dubois video tonight. That will be live shortly in a few hours. I'll have that for y'all. But if you guys have any last-minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, put them in the comment section. Let me check my poll. Everyone vote in the poll. Flynn thinks I had Morale 95-94. I thought the Puello decision, I had Puello 115, 113. I haven't talked to a single person. I'm going to check my poll. I have not checked the poll yet. Guys, vote in the poll. I do want to see how y'all have that. I'm going to end that poll in just a minute. 81% thinks Puello won. 7% of people think Matias won. I'm going to end this poll in 10. Guys, vote in the poll now if you have not already, because I'm going to end the poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, ending the poll. 81% of you think that Puello won. 11% think it was a draw, and 16% think Matias won. 6% of y'all. Unbelievable. Unreal. Just amazing. Just amazing. That was nasty work. That was nasty work. I forget I bet on Shiraz you get the kid. Let's go, PJ. What'd you make money on? About there you go. There you go. Puello should have won. I haven't met a single person who thinks otherwise. Who is this? Mastermind Boxing Picks became a member. Shout out of the Patreon. Appreciate you, Mastermind. All right, I'm gonna end the chat now. They had Puello plus 500 by decision. It was crazy. All right, y'all. I gotta run. July 12th, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.